A responsive performance trainer with a hint of support, the all-new Saucony Liberty ISO is built to provide runners with a quick and versatile option for anything from up-tempo runs to daily training. Built as a more stable alternative to the popular Freedom ISO, the Liberty ISO offers a responsive full-length EverRun midsole along with a guidance frame to offer a little extra support for mild overpronators. Paired with a soft and thin ISO fit upper, the Liberty ISO delivers fantastic comfort, built to keep your feet snug and secure when you decide to pick up the pace. The shoe offers a 19mm forefoot, a 4mm heel-to-toe drop, and weighs in right at 10 ounces for a men's size 9. So first off, we have Eric. Now you're more of the ultramarathon specialist here at Running Warehouse and have been running in the DS Trainer series for years. What were your thoughts on the Liberty ISO?
I'm on the trails a lot, but when I hit the roads, I do like a shoe with a little bit more support. I find that the Liberty ISO provides that with the full-length EverRun midsole, and at the same time, it still has a little bit of the flexibility that I like. I'm going to use the Liberty ISO for my longer runs. The EverRun midsole with the flexibility and support is going to provide just what I need to get through the longer miles. If I'm doing 25, 30 miles on the road, I think the midsole is going to provide all the extra bounce that I need so that my legs stay a little bit fresh at the end of a long run.
Next up, we have Will. Now you have a pretty big arsenal of performance trainers and are not afraid to pick up the pace on tempo day. What were your thoughts on the Liberty ISO?
I really like the Liberty. Everything from the fit to the ride, it feels really good on normal runs and runs where I'm dropping the pace. The first thing I noticed about it was the upper. The ISO Fit upper has a truly sock-like feel. I almost don't even feel like I have to lace the shoe when I put it on. It's that snug, but it doesn't pinch at all. Really, really comfortable and very breathable at the forefoot. And then we've got the EverRun midsole. I've never worn a shoe that has EverRun in it before, but I really liked the ride. It's got great bounce at the beginning of the run and at the end of the run. It feels really nice underfoot when I want to drop the pace and get my legs moving. And then we've got the posting. I'm a neutral runner, so I tend not to overpronate while running, but this posting can be really helpful at the end of a run when my legs are tired and my ankles start to roll inwards. All in all, I really like the Liberty. It's got a great underfoot feel for daily runs on the roads or dropping the pace, and it's got an incredibly comfortable upper that feels truly sock-like.
So I also had the chance to try out the Saucony Liberty ISO, and as a runner who's also ran quite a bit in the Freedom ISO, I was really curious to see how the two would compare. I personally have more of a neutral gait and would normally gravitate towards a shoe like the Freedom, but I found that the hint of stability that the Liberty provided wasn't extremely noticeable and actually seemed to be really beneficial near the end of my longer runs. I also really enjoyed that responsive underfoot feel and felt it had a similar sensation to the Freedom ISO. It might have been slightly firmer, but overall it still had that soft, springy ride that felt great on the roads. I'd probably use it more for my up-tempo runs, but it still had plenty of protection to handle my daily training. The upper of the Liberty ISO also really stood out to me. It felt a little more structured than the Freedom ISO. In the midfoot, it's got a little tighter weave that felt great. And then in the heel, it's just got a little more structure that made me feel a little more confident later in the runs. One of my only complaints from this shoe was the weight. I tend to like my performance shoes in the 7 to 8 ounce range, and at 10 ounces, the shoe just felt a little heavy for my personal preference. For the runner seeking a highly responsive performance trainer with fantastic comfort and a hint of support, look no further than the Saucony Liberty ISO. For more information on this shoe or any others, be sure to check out our website at runningwarehouse.com.